So now we're looking at Tiffany Shaw's artwork, a installation artwork, named My Mother, Her Mother, and Their Mother, and Their Mother, and Their Mother, and Their Mother. And we are doing this video exhibitions with my friend in UK. His name is Zheng. So first of all, let's take a look with this installation artwork. It's really huge. It's like twice size of me, and hanging in this peaceful space of Surrey Art Gallery.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really impressive, It's very shiny, and I rarely see such an eye-catching stuff with such big size.
Yeah, I would say the reflective materials on this is really eye-catching. It's true, and this work is very similar to one of his previous work called Sunset and Sunrise. It's a large piece, and using this great reflection materials, a bit like the birthday blooms we're using now for celebrating. And another point worth to mention is that she usually uses flat folds. He folds flat materials and make it into a three-dimensional installation. But in this work, it's more like she's randomly woven these materials and make it into a something like a wall.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's kind of have an illusion of that. It's like a finished sweater made of metal, steel. You know what I mean? It's like a sweater.
Yeah, it's like metal sweaters, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
When this comes to making a sweater, or we call this weaving or knitting, in our societies, I think we often have this stereotype that most clothes making or knitting works should be done by women. Reflecting on to the title of this artwork, maybe Tiffany is trying to express that as a mother or as a role of mother, it's more like a normal thing to knitting or making clothes.
Yeah, I see. I think perhaps it's a really older organization, and it also represents a kind of link, a connection of something.
Like connections between mothers and children, you know?
Yeah. It could be. Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. Besides that, I saw there's a little parts that's at the lower left corners. There's a lefted ones, so there's a part that's not being needed into the wall. So how do you think about this space, like the parts that's being lefted?
I think Tiffany just maybe she just don't want to cut it off, or maybe she just leave it there and just live it with it.
I have this thought, like at the first time, like why she's lefting something there. Is she like being lazy or something? just forget to cut it and to make it like organized. But then I have this thought later on that maybe she's trying to giving a continuity to this work. So that's refers to the name their mother and their mother and their mother repeating. So if she keep rubbing this or kneading this part, it could be continuous down to a longer version. So that's how I understand about this space.
Yeah, you can see from this photo, it looks like a distorted mirror, and you can just see yourself through this mirror. But it's distorted, but it's the shiny part is like a mirror.
Yeah, it's like mirror, and I can see twisted meat there. Somehow twisted, it refers a bit tough or hard times to being a mother. I would say the life of being a mother is tough, that's for sure. Somehow it does letting me think about my mother mends my clothes, like fixing my clothes when I was young.
Yeah, for me, it's more like a grandma's job. Usually my grandma did that, not my mother.
Yeah, I mean, it could be grandmothers, but they are also mothers, right? Like they being mothers and our mothers being our mothers.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you.